Well, hello everyone. The Ontario Gardener here, back with another All You Need Is Love episode. Back to basics. This is a back to basics series. Basic map, small, medium-sized map, pies, which is one of the first dishes you unlock, or first dishes that were in the game, I should say, almost a year ago. Back to basics. Now, I left it off last night or yesterday with you guys to either broccoli cheese soup, which will bring our groups down, but it adds 4 more containers. You have your broccoli bin, you have your onion bin, you have your cheese wheel, you have your pot stack. You have to share. I don't believe it's going to give us an oven because we have an oven, so we'll have to share the oven. And with 6 groups, that could be anywhere between 6 to 12 orders of soup because everybody orders a starter. Well, every group orders a starter. It's just, but if they have one each, then that's 6. Double, it would be 12, which that would be 4 pots of soup that I have to juggle around, plus making pies all in an oven. We don't have any automation set up yet other than the mixer, which is, I wouldn't even call it automation because there's nothing feeding it. I have to feed it myself. So what we're going to do is we're going to go sedate atmosphere. It's a free card. Doesn't bring our groups down, though. That's the biggest thing. We got to keep that in mind. The group counts will continue to rise. What do we got? Ooh, floor mat. Ooh, okay. So obviously, no brainer is the blueprint. That's no brainer at all. You gotta have that. I'm gonna stick that. I think I'm gonna stick it right here. That way I can have a good visual on it. Again, these countertops are kind of worthless because I can't prep things fast enough. The floor. I always love floor protectors, honestly. But again, back to basics. They used to be 5 coins back in the day. You guys remember that? Now they're 20. But what do we upgrade from this? Or do we take our luck and do a reroll? I'm feeling a little lucky here. Let's see what we get. Maybe we'll get a conveyor belt. Ooh, baby, look at that. Blueprint cabinet. That was well worth it. Now, again, what of these things do we actually want to upgrade? And the answer is nothing. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to reroll one more time. Give me something good. Oh, yes. Another mixer. Now, do we need 2 mixers? The answer is absolutely not. But there's no reason not to. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the floor protector, again, just to keep something, and I am going to buy the trainers, because remember, we don't have messes here anymore, and because we're using an oven, you don't have messes with an oven, so I'm going to buy the trainers. Why not? Spend a little bit of cash, you know what I mean? Spend a little cash. Alright, so again, status quo, nothing's changed. We have 1 upgrade to do, 6 groups, we'll do a couple rings. What we're really hoping for, actually, you know what? I don't want a ring. I don't want a ring at all. And you guys know why, don't you? Because if you ring, it does advance the blueprint that's on the blueprint. It does advance it. Would we get, conveyor mixer, get some. I like the conveyor mixer. Not that we necessarily need it, but I do like it. So the thing is here is if you do a ring, you will advance this, but it won't advance it. Like, you will still lose out on blueprints. So that's where you have to figure out, I'm not only have my trainers on. That's where you have to figure out what is more important to you. Is it more important to get a few extra coins to run through the, I didn't turn it on, to get a few extra coins and just ignore the blueprint cabinet, or the blueprint desk, I should say? Or do you want to just wait to see if you can get something good from it? And I think at this rate, we should wait because I could really, really, really use, not sure why I put this in the middle, by the way. We could really use some conveyor belts. Like even one conveyor belt would be great. Whoops. There we go. Because if you have 1 conveyor belt, or grabber, I should say, once we turn into a grabber, like that's going to be amazing for us. Again, we do have the ability now to kind of stockpile a bit because we're waiting because I want to try to wait to get something good. I mean, right now, blueprint cabinet would be fine because again, we're back to basics, and one of the good basic, strategies or tactics, if you will, is to load up on blueprint cabinets because not only does it allow you to have more items in it to potentially copy or potentially upgrade, is it does allow you to have more items for rerolls. Now, you guys do know me. I'm not a reroll person. I don't like rerolling 55 times. I don't like rerolling every single day. I find it quite boring. But there is a time and a place for it. That is for sure. I'm not sure how many of these we need. We are going to be getting low on this. So I just don't know when we'll... it shouldn't click over quite yet. But it will very, very soon. And we should have 1 more customer. And I'm going to be very careful here to try to lock in. We're going to get a foot protector. Maybe not. Maybe we'll luck out. Come on. Foot protector. That's okay, though. That's quite okay, guys. Not a big deal. Alrighty. Let's see what we got. Excuse me. So here, what we're going to do, though, is we're going to ditch this. The conveyor mixer is good. We cannot afford it. But we have to move it because we don't want this to upgrade again, because it'll go back into something else. And they say, well, what about a heated mixer to make the crust? No, you don't want a heated mixer for this. Too slow. But what we want is this. Ideally we would get a safety hob, because what that means, if we have a safety hob, we probably will be able to afford. We'll need 120. Actually, what does this cost now? Oops. Yeah, 120 and then 60 says 180. We should make 80 or 79 coins today, because what we could do here with the setup is we have the mixer. What we'll swap the mixer out for the conveyor mixer. The conveyor mixer. All right, because I have the prep ghost, it does let me go outside, so sorry about that. I'll have this mixer pointing into the safety hob potentially, and I can have this manually putting on here. Remember, we have this combiner down here, so all we really need is 2 conveyor belts, and we're have auto pies done for the most part. Obviously, a prep station would be nice. If I see a prep station on here, depending on the time of the day, I probably will grab a prep station. So we don't want to upgrade this because we want to keep this as a conveyor mixer. They're expensive, but they basically take the job of a mixer and a conveyor belt, or a grabber. So I guess more so a conveyor belt because it's pushing, not pulling, into one object. So let's we have 7 groups to this. Let's do it. I'm just going to start here. Again, I don't want to do ring. This is where you get a little bit of a, well, should you ring? Shouldn't you ring? Now, if you do lock in something on the blueprint desk, by all means, ring, by all means. But until you do that, you want to be a little bit careful. But it does mean we're going to be able to stock up on pies, of course. Alright, that's 2. I think, was it 6 groups today? 6 groups, I think. It was either 6 or 7, one of the two, and regardless, it doesn't matter because we're fine. Ideally, I'd love to see a conveyor belt on that, on down here. I'd love to see a conveyor belt on this. Is it possible? Yeah, of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? All right, let's get these cooking. Flower pots, no, I'll never use a flower pot. I personally find them very, they have gotten a nerf to them. I still find them very, I'll never use a flower pot. Unless I do a specific run that's like a flower pot run for some reason. I don't know why I would do it, but again, you never know what's possible with the old Ontario mind here. All right, I think that's group 3. I'm going to grab the prep station. I'm going to load up. I'm going to call everybody else in right now. We should be okay. I'm not sure how many groups we have left. Doesn't matter. That's everybody. Because you got that icon, that means everybody that needs to have a table has a table. And they're all singles too. So it actually benefited. Oh, we got a danger hob. I wasn't even paying attention to this over here. You got a stupid danger hob. Yeah, danger hob. That stinks. No, excuse me. Danger hobs are good, but not for automating. Not automating pies, I should say. Something like hamburgers or hot dogs, yeah, definitely. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna ditch this. We're gonna buy. We're actually gonna. I think we'll freeze this. I am gonna buy this one. I don't. Again, do I need 2 mixers? Definitely not. Now again, I could do it. I could just do something like this for the time being. Excuse me. We could do something like. Is this gonna mess me up though? Nah, I don't want to do that. Nope, no. Nope. There. I don't want to change how this is set up because it'll end up messing me up. Again, could I buy the danger hob and use that? Of course. Am I going to? Definitely not. Now I am going to put this back up here. Again, the hobs don't go on a cycle. You know, we actually have 5 things laying here. Do we grab another table or do we do a reroll? I mean, we could obviously do both. I'm gonna do this one. Not that we need it. I just like having the tables pushed like way back. Oh, not like that. Not like that, like this. Yeah, that's fine now. Do we do a reroll? No. I mean, is it worth upgrading any of these? Not really. Yeah, I don't know. Let's go. Let's put the danger hob in here. We don't need to upgrade anything. Remember, we're up to 8 groups now, so we gotta be a little bit careful here. But we're fine. Yeah, this is where having 2 of these would be really, really handy. Because it's just basically double crust being made. Now, if we have an auto assembly line, are we going to be using both? No, definitely not. But that doesn't mean we can't. We can't use it for kind of like for today, you know. Another mixer. My gosh, they want to be giving us mixers like they're free here, guys. And they're, well, obviously not free, of course. Another combiner. Don't need a combiner. You don't need more than one combiner when you're doing pies, unless you have the different types of pies, of course. But we don't have that right now. We only have the Schmeat pie or the meat pie, for those of you who don't like saying Schmeat, even though it's super funny. And that's why I say it. I mean, the single orders are fine. They just don't bring in as much money, right? Because it's only one dish. But you know what? That's all right. We haven't seen, we're at day, I can't believe we're at day 9 already. Wow, that's pretty crazy if you ask me. We're at day 9 already. And we haven't seen look at this, another mixer. Another mixer, man. Like, what the heck? I think having the frozen, there it is. Yes, give me. Dude, I'm gonna call everybody. Because we have to have enough pies set up at this point, right? Oh, maybe not. Get that one out. Yeah, we have one group outside. Easy mode. Easy mode. No rush. No fuss. No nothing. That's made. This is made. We're going to have one more coming in. We need 2 more pies. Boom, boom. And there's the last one right here. That was a good score. Definitely. It was a great score when we got it. Now, it's not a grabber. After tomorrow, it'll be a grabber, of course. All right. What do we got, Dana? Who get another card today? We're rolling along, guys. We're like rolling. We're at prep day 10. We have day 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We have 6 days left. Well, okay. Well, this is a no-brainer. This is a no-brainer again. Well, okay. You may say, well, what about cheese boards? Because you got cheese boards already, like earlier in the game, and you didn't want it. And it's like, yeah, I don't want cheese board. I don't want cheese boards. Like right now, we're running pies. And we're a couple conveyor belts or a couple grabbers. I always say conveyor belts, but I think you guys know I mean grabbers at this point. A couple grabbers away from full auto or mostly auto construction of pies. So we're going to go high standards. And we have 9 groups. Is it the end of the world? Definitely not. Definitely not. All right, where's our grabber? Maybe we'll luck. Ooh, we got a hob too. Another combiner. Oh, okay. So we're going to ditch this. We're going to put this in here. Upgrade this, of course. If we get a safety hob here, I'll be laughing. Because if we get a safety hob, I can do a lot of, well, not fully automated, but a lot of automated. Frozen prep, of course, we're going to get a frozen prep. We're going to stick that right there. Then you can put this down here. We don't need this. Again, the combiner is sitting here waiting for the automation. Do we need more tables? No. I mean, even if we get at the end of day 12, if we get the larger group card, we still have enough seating for 3 people at each table. So I don't like how this is like, how do I move that? Just like it's I get it, it's cool. I just don't, okay, I hate this thing. I just don't like it right here. I don't like it. Can you put it back here and it's out of my way? That's super, okay. Okay, can I not? I gave, oh my God. I don't want to block the table though. What about, I still think that's super dumb. Whatever. It's dumb because of the way it looks. Not dumb because Christmas is not dumb, but just this thing is dumb. All right, we have 9 groups again. We're doing pretty good here, guys. I mean, honestly, you know, I can wait on the research. I can wait. I can literally do research while we're here. Best case scenario, safety hob. We're going to have to wait. We're going to have to wait, guys. Ooh, do I take this? I think I'm going to take that. I'm going to do a little bit of ring. I don't want to go too much, though. I don't want to go too much here. What I can do is just load this up the whole time. Load it up, load it up, load it up. Boom, boom, boom. Always keep pies cranking out. Grab this one, boom, boom. Do a couple more rings. Hey, it's free. At this point, this is free cash. It's free cash because it's 8 coins per ring. That's not a problem. It's snowing outside, so they're a little bit unhappy. But does that matter? No, of course it doesn't. Why would it matter? Boom, boom, you're done. Boom, boom. Guess what? We have 2 pies ready to go. 2 schmeats. Whoops. Ready to go. I'm not sure what group count we're up to at the moment. Does it matter? Not really. Not really. We're smoking through these pretty good right now. Love that free cash, you know, that free money. Low, but I like having 2 mixers. Honestly, I think it's a really good feature, really good idea, I should say. I'm gonna not call the last group, and I want to not call them because I want to get my other research done. I want to get the plates cleared. Oops, get the plates cleared. Yeah, we'll hold off now. We'll hold off a second. I mean, obviously the last customer in, which is going to be that group of 2. I think it's the last one. Actually, no, maybe it won't be. Ooh, oh, you saw that? It stole that last ring from us. Because I was working on calling, and then it just went, nah, disappear. What am I doing? Nah, disappear. Now, we do also have the card where stuff burns faster, but it's not really an issue at all for us right now. Like, at all, because we're staying under control here. I will keep putting it back. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do my research. Fingers crossed safety hob. That would be ideal for us right now. Freaking danger hob. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to load this up right now. I mean, is it frozen prep that important for pies? Definitely not. Is it helpful? Of course it's helpful. We need 2 more schmeaters. Good, good. Get that one on. We have plenty of plates, of course. Always have plenty of plates. Get that on. Yeah, we have like 2 plates left. Alright, good day. Man, I really wish you would have got a safety hob. That would have been ideal for us guys. But you know what? That's the way she goes. Alrighty. Oh, it's oh my god, it's Deco Day again. Jeez, look at all these stupid banners. This is going to be very helpful for us. It doesn't matter what I stick in here, honestly. So I'm just going to stick this in here. I'm going to stick this in here. There's no research today. So buying, should we buy this? I think we probably should buy this, right? Now the question is, how do we want to set it up? Do you want to set it up that the meat's automatically going into the one it's going into this? I don't think that'd be the right way, right? We want to set this up. Should we try to upgrade to something else? No, doesn't matter. Definitely not. So let's just we can just get rid of this counter over here. So what we'll do is we're going to do this. Actually, we'll swap the counter for this one. There we go. Because what this will basically do is it'll push down a flour here. This will always push it to here. So we'll always have a couple ready to go. And as soon as the flour hits this one, I can swap it for this one. And then it'll work just fine. What else we got? Anything that I care about? No. Fairy lights. Although these things. These I will buy. That's fine. Do we have any more fairies? Fairies? I don't think so. There's neons, Yockneys, Christmas tray. I mean, do we need any of this stuff? No. Is it fun to buy? Of course it is. Why not? Because it's still part of like the holiday pack. But you know what, guys? I think we're actually going to end it here at just about 20 minutes. So I don't want to rush another day out of this. But thank you guys so much for joining me. The series, hey, we're at day 11. We have day 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We have 5 days to go. I mean, unless we get a huge monkey wrench on day 12, the end of day 12, like another card that would, like 2 cards that would be like, say, I mean, even leisurely eating wouldn't be terrible right now. We only have 9 groups, guys. We only have 9 groups. And if I don't ring at all, the leisurely eating isn't a big deal at all. Like, they get the franchise. That's what we're trying to get here. So I think we're gonna end it here. Yeah, definitely. Thank you guys for joining me. Much appreciated. If you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving me a like as well as a comment. That would be much appreciated. I should say it that way. If you're enjoying this series, this new Back to Basics, All You Need Is Love series, please consider clicking that subscribe button. It would really help out my channel, really help me out for the support. And I'll catch you guys in the next, once again, All You Need Is Love episode. Take care now.